chapter 1. Well, the question finally is this. Did the universe begin by chance or by God's creation? Accidental random processes, long periods of time, or God created it? Let's look at the death and struggle issue just a little more deeply. In the case of evolution, this is what's said. Death and struggle, natural selection, is the creative process by which man comes about. That's the process of evolution, death and struggle. The idea that creatures are born, creatures struggle for survival, the best survive, and it goes on to the next generation. That man's existence is attributed to the process of death and struggle. Or, the scriptures say, that it is man's actions that cause death, not death and struggle causing man. Those are two exactly opposite concepts. And it's those two different concepts which are part of the war over creation or evolution. Let me carry it one step further. If Adam is in our past, well, then the absolutes come from God. This is a moral universe. And God sets the rules. If goop is in our past, see goop here? If goop is in our past, then morality is relative and man sets the rules. We can decide to do anything we want to. If we're descended from monkeys, we're no better than any other creature. Well, what do the models tell us then? If evolution is true, we'd expect to find it hard to even classify animals, because there should be just a continuum of living things from the single cell right up to you and I. That's not the case. There are different distinct kinds of creatures. There are no transitional forms. There are no, you know, if we believed in beneficial, if the evolutionists were really up to their snuff and they believed their own model, they'd take every woman after she got pregnant, put her in front of an X-ray machine and zap her a couple times. Because, you know, mutations are beneficial. We don't do that. Why? We know because mutations are terrible. They hurt the children. But in fact, if mutations are beneficial, we should do that. We don't do that. Things should be getting better all the time. Anyone believe that? And then finally, new species should be coming into existence. 1,000 species a year disappear from the face of this planet. The genetic richness of this planet is being depleted quite quickly. 1,000 things a year going out of existence. Now, most of those are insects, and you and I don't care about that. But in fact, there are a lot of other things disappearing. If evolution were true, where are the new ones? There aren't any. There's no new creatures appearing anywhere on this planet. And then finally, creation. You should find separate, distinct kinds. Guess what? That's what we find. You should find design in nature. That's what we find. You should find a continuous tendency to decay. I can tell you at age 54, that's a process that's real. If it hasn't got you now, it's going to get you. In fact, I stand before you because of the benefits of modern technology. I have a stent implant and have had 4 angioplasties. Without that technology, I would be dead. So modern technology certainly does bless us, but the tendency to decay is there. And finally, species should be disappearing with none new, and that's what happens.